I ain't gonna lie, Starship Troopers is goofy as fuck,
Oh.
but it's horrific at the same time.
I actually rewatched Starship Troopers like a couple weeks ago. That was fun.
It holds up.
Still good movies regardless.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
still good. It's a little quirky in its.
That's a series I wish they would have kept going in the movies.
I mean, they did the animated series for it and stuff like that. There's like cartoons and
like-
stuff.
I
They
still
did
can't
3
believe
or
that
4
like, all the
movies
blood
of Starship
guts
Troopers,
were
but the
in
sequels were
anime.
very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 Starship Troopers movies.
You know,
but
actually-
don't watch them.
Remember, everybody, go pee before we go on our trip.
A question.
What?
We're gonna start Tales of Woo Woo soon. Go grab the bathroom breaks.
no.
Well, y'all be able to do it. I might be able to do it for just a little bit, but I've got to head out to vote. I got a preacher to remove.
A creature?
Preacher.
A preacher.
Priest. Yep, and I'll just leave it at that.
But
Already knows the
they
details.
changed the difficulty settings a lot more now.
In
On
what?
what?
To No Man's Sky.
Oh, hey, Oreo.
So like here, I'll go and tell you. I'll give you the settings of what they did. So for Elemental, you have none, health, hazard, and full. Basically means you have health only. The other one is hazard and health, and then the other one third is full, where it's everything. But if you have none, you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, that's part of the game as far as I'm concerned. Like, if you're playing it without any of the environments or the health hazards, like, that's not even No Man's
What are you
Sky.
doing then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only doing it because like I've already done so much. I'm like, I want to just have a chill, a slow-paced chill time.
Go out, wander, explore, fuck around, and possibly find
Yeah,
out.
if you've already got, like, advanced suits and stuff like that, you're still doing the chill thing. It's just there are environmental hazards there still.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they added, they made to where now you can do infinite sprint, scanner recharge, can go up to max recharge, crafting items, and fuel usage is free. You can make crafting free, purchase is free. So basically, you can just make your ship or anything just completely maxed out, basically.
Let's see. I'm
Um,
about to try and do something like that, except it's actually with the Baldur's Gate games, specifically Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
I don't want to play Boulder Gate, but I'm like, I'm kind of not really caring for the MMO game.
It
That's the
sounds
thing.
fun.
I'm wanting to get into D&D, and I've always heard that the Baldur's Gate series was one of the best series to get into for that. Trouble is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm trying to enlist some people that I know of that play D&D to help me at least a little bit, give me some of their expertise.
Yeah, for me growing up, it was Warhammer was my grow up kind of like
Nah.
game.
Yep, for me, I was in the army overseas, and we got stuck in an area we weren't supposed to be in for 9 months. So we had some free time in the evenings to burn.
Oh.
D&D, that's how it was burned.
So I wish I had somebody to play D&D like that, but I don't.
It's hard to find. It is hard to find.
It is. Crit Crab has a nice Discord to help find D&D groups. If you don't know who Crit Crab is, Crit Crab shares actually D&D horror stories of people's terrible time having D&D.
Oh
like,
boy,
like
there's
having the
lots of those.
creepy nice guy, or the guy that did like it's a hentai RP just to live out his anime fantasy type of stuff.
There's a lot of those.
There is, so he has like a ton of like cringe stories.
Ouch.
But yeah, he's super fun to listen to. But yeah, he has a Discord to help people find D&D groups.
The only person I'll go listen for D&D would probably be McCree.
Yes.
Matthew Murphy.
Yes.
And
Member,
Critical
sir.
Role. Yes.
Hi-
Honestly,
It's
no.
high. Anytime they try to do high noon, it's like, well, shit.
He can't because it's trademark. He can't say it.
What doesn't he like
He's
go?
not McCree anymore.
Mm-hmm. So he's not allowed.
I hate
But see, that's the thing. When it came,
I'm
I'm pretty sure he'd still be allowed to enforce his
Wait.
copyright.
when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
D&D, when it comes to Critical Role and stuff, what actually got me in actually wasn't even episodes that Matthew Mercer did. It was the small series that they did with Brendan Lee Mulligan, The Calamity. That's what got me. I was like, ooh, this is dark. I like it.
I never got into it, oddly enough. It's just something I never sat down to listen to. At some point I should. The thing I would like to sit down and listen to more is Sentinels of the Multiverse. That would be kind of cool to listen to the podcast for that. Which, if you don't know what Sentinels of the Multiverse is, it is a superhero deck game.
Yeah.
Not a deck builder. You have a pre-built deck, and it's obviously a bunch of knockoffs, some DC, Marvel, and stuff like that, and maybe some more obscure ones. And I think you start with your 4 heroes by default. Even if you're playing by yourself, you have to control the 4 heroes. You get to pick your villain. Your villain has its own deck, and then you have the environment. That doesn't care about anybody because it's the environment. And it's really cool. I think there's like over 100 heroes in the expansions and stuff, and a shit ton of villains. Heck, even some of the heroes have villain decks. And it's super cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, check out Sentinels of the Multiverse if you guys are really interested in it. I have it on PC. And I can show it off that way. I even spent the money to get the Deadpool clone guy. That was fun. But there's also a tabletop game for it too, where you can build your own superhero. It was super fun. Hi, welcome back, Daddy.
There we go. Just gonna join off my fucking iPad instead of Xbox. Anyway,
But yeah, if people like superhero things, yeah, Sentinels of the Multiverse is super neat. Oh,
I
can't
fucking
say-
world.
There is a pen and paper version, not of Sentinels of the Multiverse, but it's D20 Heroes, I think it's called.
I've heard about that.
And, yep, you can build your own superhero, and it's on a point buy system. So if you want, like, Hulk-like regeneration, it'll be like 100 points, but if you want, like, a little bit of regeneration, you get, like, 20 points worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really neat. Like, you could do teleportation, and it doesn't care how it looks, it cares what the function of it is. So you can teleport using fire, or shadows, or electricity. Like, the theme or aesthetic is totally up to you, but the function of it is what you pay the points for. Like, how
Okay.
far do you want to teleport? How accurate are you when you do it is another thing.
Yeah, that makes sense to get yourself stuck in a wall.
Right. Or like maybe you
Try
don't
and
get
tell-
stuck in walls when you do it, but you end up like 20 miles from your target,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you still have to hook it.
That'd be fucked up.
Right. So you've got like an inaccurate teleport, but you can go across the globe, right?
Kind of
So
like
you might end up 20 miles from it, but it's not so bad.
it's kind of like old boy, like a Hayden Christensen in Jumper.
I like that movie. That was a
And I
cool
was just
movie.
thinking, maybe also target somewhere inland so you don't end up out in the ocean, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
No targeting oceanside cities.
Oh no, don't need to do that.
Oh, come
I
on.
mean,
or,
I got
or really small
okay.
islands.
Oh,
I
hell
can't do
no.
more.
Are we ready for
was gonna say another-
shenanigans?
I was gonna say another good movie was Halo 4 to Dawn was another good movie.
Which one?
I'm ready, Aura.
Halo
Halo
4
Forward
what?
on
Ah.
Forward onto Dawn.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
Oh, forward.
Hey yo, wait a
Forward.
minute, Solo, what the hell is this that I'm seeing? It looks like a claymore with dice in it. So,
It is. It's a dice holder.
Boy, that looks sick.
Where are we seeing this?
Oh, that is a
Yeah,
dice holder. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Fucking Berserker
cool.
sword. Hell fucking yeah.
Right?
I was
And
trying
I
to
love the
leave it a few
D4 at the
first
top.
points earlier.
That D4 at the top is,
Uh-huh.
is
Right.
Magnificent.
I just noticed the D4.
Berserker.
was
Sorry.
trying to
That
intervene
is
earlier.
really cool. That is really cool.
That's worth the money.
Yes.
You can find on Etsy, and I post some other shit.
And
down
they
in
give you
there.
4d6. That's pretty freaking cool too.
Well, I mean, that's pretty standard for a dice set.
No. If
No.
you buy one from like a regular dice set, you only get one.
At least all mine
Yeah,
do.
that's not standard as far as I'm concerned.
All my clicky clacks. I love my clicky clacks.
Yeah, no, I have to pull out multiple sets if I need multiple pieces.
Yeah, yeah. We had to do that for Yahtzee.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I was
I've got so many dice in my dice collection. It's a little stupid.
I thought about picking up one of those like big hobby trays and like put my individuals, but it's like, no, you know, I'm just gonna fill my crown bag. I'm fine with filling up
I
the
want to
crown
get
bag.
I want to get a dice bag of hoarding and then just dump all of my dice in it.
A
was
bag
trying to
of
say-
holding, it gives cuddles.
Oh, nah, I would love to have an item.
Did you
like
not
that.
see that? I think I posted it in the meme room. Free hugs. It's a
There you go,
bag
some
of
fun.
holding.
Looking good.
Alright. Gotta pause.
Yeah, that-
Glory hammer.
I was about to say, that'd be my permanent item. If ain't anything that gives me a hug, hell yeah, give it to me.
Oh my, okay, so
I need hugs.
it was
I
super
need hugs.
Do this real
Oh,
quick.
we all could use hugs. But it was super funny. I was at a D&D campaign with the system. No, it was with Panda. Yeah. And there was a
Beside
dude.
Pandora,
Huh?
Pandora system. Which one?
Panda. It was with Panda. And so there was a dude that lived in our bag of holding. But he would try to pull people into the bag of holding. But come to find out, honestly, he just wanted to hold somebody's hand. That's it. He just wanted some attention. So my character, Bulma, would stick her hand in the bag of holding, just to hold his hand, and she'd walk around with the bag of holding on her hand. Just to give him some
that's
comfort.
adorable.
And then we had to blow up the bag of holding, and yeah, we couldn't find him again. We were sad. We tried.
Oh, you killed him.
I don't know if we killed him or freed him. No, he was just a
Hmm.
lonely man living in a bag of holding. But let's start some tales of ooh woos and start this lovely nightmare of ours.
I was trying to intervene earlier
Oh.
with when you were talking about heroes and villains, but I couldn't get a break.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Do I not have audio? I don't.
You do not have audio.
I do not. Why do I not have audio?
Remember, this game does not like to be full screened.
It's not full screened.
Okay, got it.
Huh, let's try that again. Da, 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 da,
Oh.
da, da.
But I was trying to intervene with when you were talking about heroes and with Berserk. That shit is technically it does have a good and a bad side in it, more or less. There are sides, but not a good and a bad, in my opinion.
Is our sound going?
To your bathroom.
Audio. No. Not audio. Goes 100%. Just loaded up on the wrong emulator?
Ooh, that would be rough.
So Overwatch 2 actually released on Steam.
Yes. And it is already overwhelmingly negative.
It's there's only a few hundred titles that have ever had overwhelmingly negative.
I'm sad
I
about
watched this
Overwatch.
video on it, and to get the achievement for overwhelmingly negative, you have to shit on your fan base.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, do a Kickstarter and then pull the rug out from everybody and be like, nah, you just get, this shitty early access version. You have to, drop expectations out from under everybody and completely underdeliver. That's mostly how you get to overwhelmingly negative. If your game just sucks, nobody buys enough copies of your game for you to achieve overwhelmingly negative. Like there aren't gonna be 5,000 people that review it and buy it if your game is just bad. They'll just give you a negative score and they'll move on, and you'll only get like so many copies sold, right? But to get that achievement, you have to sell a bunch of it and then shit on everybody so everybody's mad and is willing to review you negatively that much and that often. And it is actually now the most negatively reviewed game of all time. Like, they didn't just get overwhelmingly negative.
Mhm.
They got the most negative reviewed of all time. I mean, achievement unlocked, Blizzard. And they've been on this trend for years. Like, oh, this Diablo thing we were hyping you up for, it's a mobile game because that's what you really love, right? Let us tell you what you love. You love monetization. I saw this video where somebody dropped like 20 grand in it and they got nothing. They dropped like 20 grand in Diablo Immortal as basically part of showing why it was shitty. And they got shit for it. Like, it did not get them anything worthwhile.
Content.
The drop rates are that bad.
I heard like just a lot of people were not happy with 4.
Yeah. Well, that was Immortal. That was back when they decided everybody wanted this mobile Diablo for their phones. And it's like, well, no, we were excited for a sequel to Diablo.
An actual game.
Right.
Hmm.
I was like, you guys don't have phones? And I get that if the people on stage, it's their job to like be really positive and like promote what they're selling.
Alright, I'm gonna restart the computer to see if that fixes my problem, I guess. It's so weird.
Go
I can't
ahead.
get audio. But you guys continue and I will be